When a human takes on nature, nature always seems to get the upper hand. That is unless you're Rodrigo Koxa, a Brazilian surfer who, according to Guinness World Records, tamed the largest wave ever surfed. Koxa surfed the 80-foot 24-meter wave on November 8, 2017 in Nazaré, Portugal, and the World Surf League named it the Quiksilver XXL Biggest Wave Award at its 2018 Big Wave Awards on April 28, 2018 in Santa Monica, California. Koxa took home a $25,000 prize. So not only did Koxa top the field at the Big Wave Awards, he also set the world record for the biggest wave ever surfed. Koxa's 80-footer, that's about the equivalent of an 8-story building, dwarfed the previous record, which was still pretty massive at 78 feet 23 meters, and surfed by American professional big wave surfer Garrett McNamara at the same location in 2011. The video of the ride is jaw-dropping, as Koxa streaks down the monster wave at the infamous Praia do Norte in Portugal. A similar ride in 2014 almost cost Koxa his life. "I had an amazing dream the night before," Koxa told Surfline, recounting his record-setting ride, "where I was talking to myself, you gotta go straight down. You gotta go straight down. I didn't really know what it meant, but I figured somebody was talking to me." Nazaré is world-renowned for these monster waves, caused in part by a deep underwater canyon that generates waves on steroids as they approach the shallow shore. That canyon is 10,000 feet, 3,048 meters, deeper than the 6,000-foot, 1,828-meter, Grand Canyon. If there's a storm off in the distance, the waves can grow to astronomical heights, which is what happened in 2011 when McNamara became the world record holder. After his last encounter at Nazaré, where a wave almost pushed Koxa into the craggy rocks, the surfer spent his days studying and training, hoping for a rematch with the ocean. The time was well spent. He waited for the right wave to bite, and just as he was towed out to the waves by a jet ski, it finally did. "When I got my wave, I let go of the rope," Koxa continued in his Surfline interview. "And then I remembered, go straight down. When I said it, I remembered my dream. I turned, and I almost fell, but then I got my feet again and went super fast. It was amazing." So how do surfers measure the height of waves? There are a few ways. One is according to the Hawaiian scale, which measures the backside of waves. The size corresponds to roughly half the wave's height. So, a wave that measures 20 feet, 6 meters, is actually a 40-foot 12-meter wave. Others measure waves by looking at the part of the wave the surfers actually ride on. Legendary big wave surfer the late Buzzy Trent had another theory and apparently once said, "Waves are not measured in feet and inches, but in increments of fear." However, Guinness World Records gathers a panel of experts and photographers to look over photographs to come up with a final wave height. Page 2 surfing has been around for thousands of years, and it continues to grow in popularity as both a sport and a way of life. Originating among Polynesian fishermen who learned that riding the waves was an easy, quick way to arrive back on shore, surfing is now an international sport that attracts both hardcore, year-round surf devotees and vacationers just looking to have a few hours of fun in the sun. A distinct culture has developed around the surf lifestyle, and surfers seek out new places to chase the next big wave. What makes a spot great for surfing? It's important to keep in mind that surfing is a year-long sport and not just summer activity. So, prime surf locations have good conditions during each season. But this doesn't mean it has to be warm and sunny out. In fact, winter weather patterns and tide movements often cause the biggest waves to break. For example, the temperature in Bundoran, Ireland is chilly even in the summer months, and the water can dip to frigid temperatures during the winter. But the huge swells of waves that crash here continue to attract adventurous surfers looking for a wild ride. And sometimes the best surf spots aren't the ones that attract thousands of visitors. Often, the best beaches for catching waves are known only to locals and surfing enthusiasts who will travel far and wide for the perfect wave. Surfers play their cards very close when it comes to hot surf spots. An onslaught of tourists could ruin the surf-style vibe and result in overcrowded conditions. Where are the best spots to catch the biggest waves? Where can both beginners and pros alike enjoy the surfing spoils?